What's going on, family? Michael G. Davis, Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, making the biz 5 minutes or less. Typically do it once a week. So I want to talk about dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. Had our company session today, and one of the things that we talked about was positive mental attitude. I'm doing a series for my agents and around thinking positively because we're in sales company, and one of the, if not the most important thing in the success of a salesperson is their attitude. So one of the chapters in this book that I'm reading right now, Success to a Positive Mental Attitude, is written by W. Clement Stone and Napoleon Hill. A lot of you all may know Napoleon Hill by Think and Grow Rich. But one of the chapters talked about, chapter one, meet the most important person. So this is out of chapter one. There's a story that they talked about inspirational dissatisfaction. Now, inspirational dissatisfaction is an alternative to what most of us do, especially in business, us owning our own business, is where when we experience being dissatisfied, we quit, right? Or we give up, or we stop doing something, or we lose hope. Our esteem gets low. Well, what they were talking about, what the authors were talking about in the book, when it came to dissatisfaction, they said that you should use it to become inspired to do something. One of the stories that they recounted was a story of an insuranceman named Al Allen, and it talked about how Al, when he first got in insurance, he had a goal to where he always wanted to be the top salesman in insurance. So he went out one day for 8 hours, and I challenged my agents, and I challenged business owners, period. Whether you're in sales, you have a product or whatever, you put in 8 hours of work. The man went, he was in Wisconsin, went out during the winter, icy winter night or day, 8 hours knocking on doors, cold calling. They called it cold canvassing back then. 8 hours, didn't sell any policies, 0 policies. And I challenged my agents, I dare any of you all to go out, knock on doors, call for sale by owners for 8 hours straight. People aren't doing that these days, right? They were built different back then. I still think we had the capabilities of doing it. People just ain't doing it. I mean, we go prospect for an hour or 2 hours, and we done. If we prospecting at all, wonder why our businesses aren't growing. So but that's for another conversation. But he went out there 8 hours, didn't close the sale. Came back the next day. He had read some books, right? He had read some magazines that had talked about inspirational dissatisfaction, and he got inspired and told himself, not only himself, but told the other salespeople that was in his office in a 24-hour period that he was going to go back out there and he was going to talk to the same people, hit the same block, and he was going to outsell all of the other salespeople in his office combined. That was the challenge, the commitment that he made. And the extraordinary thing about this story, Mr. Al Allen, is that he did exactly what he said. He went back out there, same exact people, same product, and sold 66 insurance policies the following day. He allowed the dissatisfaction of coming up short the day before to inspire him to do something amazing the next day. And the only thing that changed was him focusing on having a positive mental attitude as he approached these same customers, these same prospects. He approached it with a different attitude, with a more positive attitude, allowed that inspirational dissatisfaction to kick in, and he was able to succeed. I highly recommend you to read the book. Like I said, our sessions are going to be taking a deep dive in that book. It's the Success through a Positive Mental Attitude. It was written by Napoleon Hill, by W. Clement Stone in the 60s. Excellent read. I recommend it. That's what I have for today. 5 minutes or less, making the biz. Got another one in the books. You guys enjoy your weekend. I'll be talking to you later. Bye.